Still in southern Sri Lanka and on the subject of traditional foods, let's now visit a literally mushrooming business in Mathura to find out how being affiliated to local cooperatives and associations has helped many to get their businesses back up and running in the wake of the tsunami.
Mushrooms, cultivated in Asia for generations, are an increasingly popular food item in modern times, with a growing market both within the local community and elsewhere in the country. They are also relatively easy to cultivate and a business venture that can be carried out from home while attending to many household duties that women like Ranjani must attend to every day. That is why it is a venture that suits her well, and why she was willing to give it another go after the tsunami a little over 2 years ago.
I had started my business only 2 months before the tsunami struck. My entire mushroom cultivation was washed away. Thereafter, the Agromart Foundation supported me. They helped me financially, gave me the necessary equipment and motivated me to reach the stage I am at today.
As many coastal communities were to discover, their membership and affiliation to existing cooperatives and associations proved to be a great source of strength in recovering from the tsunami. In Ranjani's case too, the Agromart Foundation, which had helped her start her business originally, gave her the support she needed to rebuild it after the tsunami.
The tsunami damaged the industries that enabled them to earn an income. They were left with no resources. This was when our institute implemented this project, as it was essential at that time. They had the knowledge, the strength and the will. They also had the market. Once the basic things were provided, they found the will to start again.
Recognizing the potential of mushroom cultivation as a low-investment, income-generating activity for communities of the Mathura district, the Agromart Foundation decided to develop their own organizational capacity and infrastructure to support the women better. The construction of a laboratory to ensure seed production and quality control has been a direct outcome of this.
They had a practical problem, which was the scarcity of seeds during the right seasons. So our foundation established a laboratory in the Mathura district that produces mushroom seeds. They were offered follow-up services as well, especially because mushroom cultivation can pose many challenges, like insect attacks and various diseases. Knowledgeable officers must be approached for solutions to these problems.
While some 2,000 people followed a training program organized by Agromart, 135 of them have now embarked on it as a business venture.
These businesses are being conducted so that their sustainability is ensured. They have formed a very strong organization among themselves called the Agromart Mushroom Cultivators Association. It has been registered and the leadership has strengthened. They make their own decisions.
Sriyani Kamala of Kamburupitiya too was one of those who decided to rebuild her own tsunami-destroyed mushroom business with the help of the Agromart training.
They have given us a training on various occasions, especially on the technical aspect of things. When I first started out, I had no knowledge of the subject. It was the Agromart Foundation that helped me. It was after receiving this technical knowledge that I thought of ways to improve my business.
Sriyani and her husband are now both engaged in their new business venture, with the whole family supporting when required.
My daughter cuts out the polythene and makes bags. She's in grade 9 and my son is in the advanced level class. My son packages the mushrooms and arranges them in a barrel. My husband brings the sawdust and lays it out. All four of us work together. When I work this way, my children will also learn how to do this. Both my children hope to develop the business much further. My son is even doing mushroom cultivation as his advanced level project. He is confident that he can improve it.
Courage, determination and hope for the future. These are the characteristics that have stood by coastal communities and their families as they faced up to their situation and began again. With a little help from an NGO and the state, women like Shriyani and Ranjani are a reminder of what can be achieved, even in the face of adversity.